We have to get first our commodity trades in order as well. Manisha Gupta joins us yet again to tell us how things are opening and what are the trades. Morning again, Manisha.
Morning, and thank you for that, Lata. Well, the crude oil prices continue to gain up for a fourth straight session. We saw prices hold up by 0.5% overnight, and we are trading nearly 0.5% higher in Asia right now. 0.25% up for the Indian markets as well, and this is on the back of healthy demand estimates. If you look at the month-on-month numbers, Indian demand has gained up by 80,000 barrels per day. If you look at the Chinese demand, that's up 90,000 barrels per day. South Korea is 2 lakh barrels per day. So that's the kind of Asian demand that you're looking at. So the export numbers that have been released lately do show Asian demand continue to hold well. It also has to do with the pledges that Saudi Arabia, Russia, etc. are making to cut month of April and cut exports as well. That seems to be supportive as well. And almost everybody on the street would tell you that if it wasn't for the US production at record highs, you perhaps would be looking at the crude oil prices $10 to $15 higher from here. So it really is about the US crude output which is keeping the prices in check right now. Take a look at the gold and silver prices, and we seem to be trading in a very narrow range there. We've seen $1,300 per ounce come back in the international markets, and a huge heavy support at $1,280 on the lower side. And this $20 is what the gold prices have been doing for last 8 or 7 sessions there. 32,000 just about holding for the Indian markets. We actually have seen those prices make a pivot point there. The silver prices in the meanwhile have done better because the base metal prices have been trading well. So holding $15 per ounce in the international markets and 0.5% up on your screens in the Indian space as well. The most of or the major moves really continue in case of the metal prices, where you have seen the iron ore prices decline 3.5% yesterday, down by 8% now from the Feb highs. But every other metal seems to be holding well. Steel prices have been gaining after 28 Chinese cities are now cutting output because of the smog alert there. And that has been supportive for the steel prices and the steel ingredients like nickel, zinc, etc. So nickel, of course, is yet another one. Nickel is gained up by 28% in 2019 now. Zinc, you're looking at a supply deficit, the biggest since 2008, and that has been supportive there. Lead also is looking at a third straight year of deficit. You have seen prices taking support of that. Copper, the supplies are the lowest since 2005, and that is what has been supportive onto that one. Apart from the individual deficit numbers that we are seeing for this year, the global equity markets have done well. The US dollar slightly on the weaker side. It also has to do with the US and China trade talks. Of course, there is some uncertainty from there, but the metals really seem to be taking whatever bullish cues that they can take from the global fundamentals. Trading strategies, and we have a buy across boards here. Silver targets 39,100 on the higher side is what you can watch. It also is a buy for crude. 4,080 could be seen today.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Manisha. Well, for the moment, we are taking a break. We are coming back with a couple of mid-cap stocks which have been doing very well. First, we are going to be joined by the management of Kalpataru Power, Manish Manot, Managing Director, in a minute.